Hello everyone and welcome back to SQL Age, the channel where we make SQL simple and practical. In today's video, we are starting one of the most important and powerful topics in a SQL server, the SQL joins. If you have ever wondered how multiple tables in a database work together to give you meaningful information, that's exactly where the joins comes in picture. In this session, we will cover what is join, why we use the joins, importance of joins in RDBMS, and the different types of joins with a simple examples. We will not write the queries yet. That's for the upcoming videos. Today is all about building a strong foundation to deep down into a SQL Server joins. So in today's video, we are just going to see some theoretical concept, what is join, how it is used, what is the importance of joins and all. Right. So the very first thing, let's jump to the notes to understand what is mean by joins. So SQL Server joins. So joins is what is mean by joins. That is the first question, right? So a join in a SQL is used to combine the data from two or more tables based on a related common column between them, right? So now, how to join those tables, what are the different kinds of joins we'll be having, that is the second part. But the main thing is join is nothing but joining the two or more tables together to get the meaningful information, right? So like thinking, we can think of it like combining two Excel sheets. One has employee details and other has department details. So we can use a join to see which employee works in which department, right? So we will just see a sample tables in a SQL Server Management Studio and we'll try to understand. Okay, so I have already created these two tables like table. We have the employee table and we have the department tables. So in employee table, I have around 18 records. Okay, and if you see the column details, it is having employee ID, employee name, joining date of the employee, salary, email. Then we have the city, we have the department ID, right? So these are the fields we are having. So let's say if I ask now this employee Jason Lee, employee ID E, employee ID 8 belongs to which department? So what should be our answer? We are saying like this Jason Lee is belongs to the department ID 3, but now we don't know what is department ID 3. So to look what is a department ID 3 means we need to look another table which is TBL department or the department table. So if you execute these three, this select query, you will see like department ID 3 is belongs to IT, and this is the department head David Miller, and this department is located in Dallas, right? So actually the employee information is spread into the two different tables. The employee table is having the basic information like name of the employee, joining date, salary, email, city column, and as well as department ID as well. Now, if I want to see the department detail of each of the employee, I need to take the department ID and I need to look into the department table to see these employees are belongs to which department, right? Who is the department head? What is the department location, right? So if I have to get this information, currently we are going to use the two different queries like select star from employee, select star from department, and here we are looking for the data from two different tables. But what if, let's say I'm copying this data into the Excel file, and this is the one result set we are having, this is the another result set we are having. But what if I don't want two different result set? I want to see the data in a single output, like whatever the department ID 3 is having, I need to have the department name here. Whatever the department ID 4, I want to have the department name as operation, for 5 as a sales, and 2 as a finance, and 1 as a human resource. So I want to see the data something like this. Is it possible to get this data using a single query, right? If I say yes, this is possible to get this data in a single query, for that we need to use the joins in a SQL Server. And here the joins are more powerful, more useful in a SQL Server, right? So in a relational database, the data is distributed in multiple logical tables. So here we have just seen the example of two tables. Let's say along with the department, you may have some other tables where we are having the project details for each employee, where employee information and the project information is stored. Then along with the project, we may have the assignments, right? What are the different assignments assigned to that employee? Right, so the data can be distributed in multiple logical tables. When we say multiple logical tables, there should be one common column between those tables. Like here, what if we see the data, we have the department ID is a common column. Okay, when we say common column, it is not necessary the column name should be the same. Okay, but the data stored inside the column should be same. If it is the department ID, this should be also a department ID. We cannot join the department ID with some project ID, right? So the data should be meaningful, data should be similar between those two columns in two tables, right? So if you want to get the meaningful data from multiple logical tables, you need to query data from these tables using joins, right? So SQL Server supports many kinds of joins here, including inner join, left join, right join, full outer join, etc. Right? So each of the join types specify how the SQL Server uses data from one or more tables and select the rows in another table. Right, so we have the different kinds of joins that we will see from the next video. Okay, I'll just give you some one more relational database model here. When we say relational database management system, the data will be stored like this. We have the employee table, and in the employee table, we don't see any department information or the designation information. In fact, we have the designation ID here. So to see this employee belongs to which designation, I need to look for this ID and go to the another table and look the designation here. So Deepak, designation ID 1, he's an area manager. Naveen, again, designation ID is 1, he is again area manager. Same way, the place ID as well, then Jacob belongs to place ID 4, which is coaching. So right, this is how the data will be stored in a multiple logical tables, and to get the data, meaningful data, we need to combine these tables together using the joins in a SQL Server. Right? This is what we just want to say, that in a relational database, data is not stored in one big table. Instead, it is divided into multiple related tables. Each is serving a specific purpose of storing the data. Like employee details are stored in employee table, department details are stored in department detail. Maybe we have some salary table which is storing the salary information, right? We may have the project table which is storing the project information, right? So this approach of storing the data in multiple logical tables is called a normalization. So it avoids the data duplication and maintains the data integrity. But when you want to see which employee earns how much salary, or which employee belongs to which project, which employee is working in which department, you need to combine these tables, and that's where the joins come in. Right? Let's see some real life analogy. Like we can think of it like imagine two different lists we are having. Okay, on a paper we have the two different lists. One list has the student names and other list have the roll numbers. Maybe another one list have the roll numbers and their marks. So if you want to find each student's mark, you need to match the roll numbers from both the lists, and that's exactly what SQL joins will do. They match the related information from multiple sources, from multiple tables, and get the meaningful data from it. Right? Now, what is the importance of the joins in SQL, or what is the importance of join in RDBMS? Okay, so joins, as we see, the data is stored like this. So the joins are at heart of a relational database management system, right? Right. So joins are the heart of relational database management systems. Here is why it's so important. So let's give some insights here. So like data is relational, What does it mean? So meaning it's spread across multiple tables connected by the common key columns. Then next is like joins let you analyze and reports across these tables, right? Joins allows to join and get the data from multiple tables, right? This is also an important use, and they will obviously help you to get the meaningful data, right? Like employee with department names, customer with order details, product with sales summaries. Without joins, you have to store all information in one large table. Like if you see this example, along with each employee, we have to write the department name here in additional column, department head, department location, and if consider there are like in the department ID 3, there are 1,000 employees working, you have to repeat this information 1,000 times. Okay, so instead of this, when the data is stored in multiple tables, we are repeating just only one value 3, not all the three column values. In that way, we are just avoiding the data duplication and we are saving the space to store that data, right? So understanding the joins is essential, not just for the writing queries, but also for the data analysis, reporting, and building the ETL process as well. Okay, now let's talk about the different types of joins. So here are the list of joins we are having. There are four different or five major kinds of joins we are having in SQL Server. Okay, the first one is the inner join. So inner join is the most common type. It returns only the matching records from both the tables. For an example, if the value from this column is matches into this column, the inner join will get you data from both the tables. If an employee has a matching department, that record will appear in the result sheet. Okay, if there are no department assigned, like if you see this department, there is no department assigned for this Olivia, Ethan, and Charlotte. So we will not get this data when we fetch the data using inner join. Then second we have the left join. So in left join, again there are three types we are having: left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. So these are the part of outer join. So in left outer join, we will get all the rows from left table and matching rows from the right table. Now what is left and right table? That also we have to see from the next session. But yeah, when we use the left join, you will get the data from all the data from one table and matching data from another table. Okay, then we have the next type of join is a right join, right outer join. Here also we will get matching records from right table as well as like all the records from the right table. So here also we'll be getting, I have some pictorial representation. So inner join, whatever the matching part we are having, that will be our result set. On the left join, or we are having the left outer, right outer, or we can say like full outer join. So there also we will be getting the data wherever there is a match found and wherever there is a no match found. Okay, so we can say left join will return all the rows from left table and matching rows from the right table. If there is a no match, you will still see the left table's data, but with nulls for the missing columns. On the right join, you will see the opposite of a left. It returns all the rows from the right table and matching ones from the left table. Full outer join, it will combine the result of both left and the right joins. Then we have cross join as well, where we will get a Cartesian product of two tables data, like number of rows in one table into number of rows into another table. So that will be your final results that you will be getting when we use the cross join. Right, so that's all for the today's video. From the next video, we will see all the types of join in detail with some sample queries, with some running the simple SQL queries, right? So just to summarize, we will see inner join will get only matching records, left join will get all the left records from left plus matching from right, right join will get all the data from right and matching from the left, full join all from both sides, and cross join will be the all combinations. right? So today we have seen a join in a SQL Server, which is used to combine the data from multiple tables. Join is essential is in a relational database management system, right, where the data is stored in a different table and in a normalized form. There are five main types of joins: inner, left, right, full, and close join. And join will help you to analyze the data from multiple sources as one unified data set, one unified result set. Right? That's all for the today's session. Just the foundation for the upcoming joins videos. In the next video, we will start hands-on with the first type of join, inner join, and write some real queries using employee and the department table. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the SQL Age if you are finding these lessons useful. Thank you for watching. See you in the next class very soon. Thank you.